Okay, so could you say what your name is and what you do for a job?
My name is Mike Thompson. I am a sole proprietor of a verification consultancy, and currently, and for the last 15 months, I've been on contract with the Open Hardware Group involved in RISC-V verification.
And what made you want to do the course, the Zero to ASIC course?
Uh, a real coincidence of a whole bunch of things happening in my professional life. First of all, I've gotten involved with RISC-V open source development. Working for the Open Hardware Group, became much more aware of what the state of open source development, open source hardware development was, and also literally within days of each other, found out about your course and uh, the Skywater SDK that came up, and I thought, hey, why not? And it's been the worst that's going to happen to me is I'm going to learn something fun. So, and that is the worst thing that happened. It was great fun. I learned a lot.
What was the part of the course you enjoyed the most?
Um, Definitely learning about the open lane tool flow, and the synthesis RTL to GDS. That part was by far the most interesting. There's parts of the course that focused on verification. Um, you know, I've been doing that for a living for 25 years, so wasn't expecting to learn a whole lot there. The stuff with magic was, I think, an important part of the course. I don't really think it should be extracted from, like, removed from the course. But definitely, I'm not the type of person that wants to push polygons for a living. That's an essential job function and I'm very happy that there are people that do that for a living.
Um, um, what was the kind of the biggest uh, the biggest value offering of the course, as it were?
For me, it was a way to get much more plugged into what's going on in open hardware development, open source hardware development. Um, there's so much out there, and it's really hard to be aware of it all, and it's really hard to yet one of the fun attributes of open source hardware development is that a lot of it is self-taught. These tools don't come with large EDA companies with support behind them. You have to learn it yourself. And this was an opportunity to get exposure to a whole bunch of different things that I had either passing familiar with, like Yosis, or no familiar with, like Magic. Um, and get support getting started with these things and see it all work in an end-to-end flow. That was the big value for me. So I now feel comfortable to start my own projects, because I've got, in the last 6 weeks, I've learned more than I would have on my own in 6 months. So it's accelerated that learning by a lot. Um,
So, do you feel confident that you could make your own application to the Google Shuttle now?
Not quite, but I'm going to do it anyway. That's definitely the plan.
Cool.
As you know, I have an idea for what I'd like to get on the shuttle, and I'm going to give that a shot. We'll see where that goes. The worst that can happen is I fall flat on my face and then have to try again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Okay.
that's okay.
Would you recommend this course to somebody else?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I would recommend it to people who really don't have any awareness of open source uh, hardware development. It can be a bit of an eye opener. A lot of people in the industry have, I'd say, a disconnected impression of what the landscape really is. Um, and anybody who just likes, is a hobbyist that just likes to tinker, I'd absolutely recommend this to people, because you can, like I say, this is stuff that would have taken me. I've been dealing with some of this stuff for months and months and months, and to learn what I would have learned or what I did learn in your course in 6 weeks, it would have taken me 6 months on my own. Someone else, it might take longer because they're starting from scratch. So this is a great way to accelerate it.
Great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah. No, I really had a good time. It was fun. Thanks for a great course. I'll keep watching LinkedIn to see how things are going.
Great. Yeah.
Excellent.
Wicked. Thanks very much.
Take care. You bet.
Bye-bye.